Yeah. Future Millie is also current active duty military.
Nope. I don't have a setup.
There was a fade value extreme there on
the
NQ.
RTH. Oh, yeah, from the bottom. Mm-hmm.
Right there. Very, very slow morning, considering VIX 21.5. I feel like it's getting ready for the leg lower, but I could be completely wrong.
It does feel that way.
Today we can get the failed breakdown. We get a rally, and then we go down next week. Who knows? Good job, guys.
Hand off the mouse.
Everybody calm down. You guys like being told to calm down? My wife hates it.
Would you just relax?
Yeah, just calm down.
That look is And that's about the time that he realized that he up.
It's super triggering, Billy. That's so annoying. Especially if you actually are calm, it's even more infuriating.
Here comes the slipper. Yep, that's right. Chancletas. Better duck.
I see a bit of a pinch here between VWAP lower band, and we have a distribution forming almost perfectly with value area high, value area low. So I think if we trade above VWAP, we'll probably test this LVN. If we get above this LVN, we're probably going to weekly VWAP. There it goes.
Whoosh. ES got him for VWAP. Hasn't hit it yet.
That was a convincing break, wasn't it? Unless that was just a stop run. Also
ES hit a composite low volume node. The big delta push. Look at the size of that wick.
Weird. Another fake out. Playing games.
LJ, it was also NQ just went up and tapped the yearly lower band at 952. Now, yes, delta has turned over. What are you telling me? What are you telling me, market?
This is not very clean, I can tell you that much.
Back test of that composite low volume node
Yeah.
at 895. No, it's not clean at all. Tricky. Break, back test, go.
Well,
it did work.
It did work. Well, I'll be damned. So this was a VWAP Bounce.
LIB. There's the composite low volume node. ES tap VWAP.
This market has been range bound since September of last year, guys.
Yep.
It's almost March. Almost half a year of this. Swing traders are losing their minds.
Range traders are frustrated. That's for sure. Or trend traders.
Yeah. It is pleasant, JP, isn't it? By design. Half the battle is just recognizing the condition. 25,000 sure looks juicy, doesn't it? Upper band, weekly VWAP.
Yes, at yesterday's IB low. And there it goes. VWAP Bounce was early on ES at the composite low volume node, and then it pushed through. You can see it on the RSI. You were late, buddy. You were late. I'll be right back.
Okie doke. Snip, snap, snip, snap. Oil just had a nice VWAP bounce, and gold is in PDC to the upside. Nice PDCs on gold. Hey, Bill C. Coming up here to 25,000. So I'm looking for another fade up here. I already did grab one micro, just so I have something just in case it reverses early, which is what it's doing. So I can get a little base hit out of it, just in case.
Oh, yeah. There it is. That was pretty clear.
What?
I was just looking at the push down on ES came real close to the 6840, which is I mean it swept the overnight low obviously, but then reclaiming value area low from yesterday at 851 and then pushing up is definitely a bullish sign. ES is now back testing. It's back to IB low from yesterday. But that looks strong.
It's a little equity curve on the session here. I'm up almost 1,200 net in this Apex account. So I actually started shorting here. I almost top ticked this, Chuck. Took it all the way back to this LVN because it just seems so weak. It was stalling, very choppy on the way up. So I had a little conviction to start early. Paid off. Now, if we go higher, I'll do it again.
PDC off the RTH upper band. Will it continue?
All right, what do we got? That was a good short spot, huh? Didn't quite get there, but that's why I front run. Almost always. I have a interview dropping tomorrow with Julio, a member in our inner circle. Just pulled out a $5,000 Top Step payout in one account, in one $50K account. So that means he put up $10,000 in that one XFA. So it's trade in the system.
Fantastic job by Julio. Being patient, waiting for the setups.
Per usual, everybody wants to know, what are you doing, Julio? How did you get that payout? Well, we're going to talk about it, and we're going to release it tomorrow. Julio is a man after my own heart. He's a mean reversion style trader. He prefers fading the market like I do. Back to VWAP it goes. ES is weaker, huh? A lot weaker. Russell and Dow seems like it's back on its way to the session lows already. Very weak. Dow's down 1.5 points, and the Russell's down 2 points. NASDAQ is relatively stronger than all the indexes. Gold's kind of tanking a little bit there. Oil still holding VWAP. Had a pretty big Bitcoin sell-off this morning. Silver seems to be holding up. Silver's back over $92. Crazy. It won't quit, will it?
Wow.
After a 47% retracement in weeks. Insanity. Unprecedented moves in the metal markets. Looks like to be a little bit of a VWAP scalp there. I didn't take that one.
Well, ES came down to the weekly lower band and rejected.
We seem to be building a tale of two distributions here. One here and one here.
Yeah.
So VWAP is kind of the line in the sand in between the two. Okay, waiting for the next trade. We've slowed down considerably.
Yep.
Look at that rejection. Damn.
Yeah.
I was gonna wait for it to go a little higher, but didn't get the chance.
ES came right back to yesterday's IB low. And yearly lower band. Right on top of each other.
Nice, LJ. Some conviction.
Nice little tap of the RSI for band on ES2. Similar on NQ.
Kind of bummed I missed that trade up by that upper
Me
band
too.
again. The plan was to wait for it to try test a little higher. It didn't happen. So we'll just wait for the next trade. We are building a bit of a distribution here, so longs are kind of on the table, but
It's so unclear.
It's very unclear. So we'll wait.
Andy went long.
Andy's been trading the RTH upper band, which has been working since 10 a.m. Last 30 minutes. What do you mean, do we think?
IB is inevitable.
I really like the IB, the Madonna on this when we get it here in about 90 seconds. No, that was some type of distorted joke, JP. All right, 50 seconds. We'll have an IB, and then we're going to watch for the Madonna. Oh, Chuck's singing it today.
No, I'm not. No.
Like a virgin?
Maybe during happy hour, but you got to show up at 4:30 for the live daily market recap if you want to catch any sort of vocal performance from Chuck.
Jake, you can't quit. You're a fixture now. You're like a part of the furniture at this point.
Yes, just hanging out on VWAP. Getting ready to get ready. We got an IB.
I'd also like to give it some room. We do have like a 50-point zone between, and there's the IB. We have a 50-point zone between monthly VWAP and weekly VWAP.
There's some there's some red bands up there too. RSI wave deviation is up in there. Up in here.
There we go.
No. Not going to keep it going.
From the window.
This is not singing conditions.
Duckers make price fall. Like so many inside jokes. People probably come into this community as like a new person. They're like, what are they talking about? Tickas, duckas, Chuck singing, Madonna like a virgin. Like, what is happening in this community?
Would it make sense if the tickas would raise those calls?
Ooh.
I don't know if
I can tell you
raising a
put some
call
time thinking into that one.
is a thing. I'm not an options kid. Yes, you got
Right,
it,
Robert. Ducket is down. Ticket is up. Yep. Tickas are little miniature clock people, and the duckas are like little rubber duckies. And they battle each other at 9:30 every morning. They go to war. Another buy spot here? I don't know. We might not get our Madonna. Tell you what, I don't like this Madonna as much, but I really liked this Madonna.
That short took too long. When in doubt, stay out. especially on a Preservation Friday.
Darn tootin'.
I can't stop making up lyrics in my head to that song. It's tick, 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 mother. You started it.
I did. All right, the tickers are back in town. We just touched the midpoint.
Right off of VWAP. Hanging around, hanging around. Just hanging out of VWAP. Yes. Do you hear the tick strike through my mic when it goes off?
No.
I mean, it's quiet now, but okay.
Market snack. Interesting. I think I'm going to shut this account down for today. I'll trade something else. 1200. Trading micros. A lot of sub 1 minute trades. My longest trade was 1 minute and 5 seconds.
All right, Assassin. Go walk it off. Not mine. Sitting on VWAP.
All right, see you, Assassin.
Mustafa. Guess I'm too old. I still don't know what that means. I could probably look it up, I guess. Google is the thing.
Anytime somebody asks like a really super basic question, this is my new image to post.
Bye. Madonna. Coming up. There she is
Hi,
on
Soku.
ES.
I'm not taking it in this account. I'm not going to do it. This account's done. I had a good day. I'll trade it in a different account. Start something fresh here.
Anybody else's Top Step X sluggish? Madonna.
Can we call it a Madonna if it wasn't actually touched? Was it touched?
On ES it was to the tick. 880.
NQ hasn't touched yet. There's a lot of zones above the IB that I want to see traded or tested first before I short NQ here.
What a tight range.
Prices continuaris.
Outside the weekly, back to inside the weekly, back test it twice.
You know, it would be a great screen name if anybody here in the community wants to adopt it. Would be Ticka Ticka Ducka Ducka. I think it would be an excellent nickname.
I think there needs to be a vetting process. Qualifications for.
Or if we had somebody who was Ticka Ticka and then we had somebody who was Ducka Ducka. Even better. With a little emoji next to each of them. The clock emoji next to Ticka Ticka. And then next to the Ducka Ducka is a duck emoji. Who wants to volunteer?
Yeah, that's true, JP.
This would be Ticka Ticka. And this would be Ducka Ducka.
Madonna's already at 7 points for ES.
Oh.
Lined up perfectly on the RSI indicator, too.
I have a clean history. Thank you very much. Prop Hub is an actual thing. prophub.com. Spending all my time on Prop Hub. Only Prop. Somebody did start an Only Prop. I know who did it. It hasn't done much, but they had that idea.
Sounded better in their head than it did in real life. Okay. ES is going for the IB high breakout.
No, I think this is a really good level. I think it might break a little bit, run a little bit, and then I think we'll get the back test. So I want to see it break a little more and average into it is my play, I thought. So here it goes. So I'll start with 1 at 97 3/4. That worked instantly.
Right.
I was expecting a little more oomph than that. I might get it still. I might eat those words actually. Right? Exactly, Jake. Still got one at 97.75. All right, here it goes.
Are you kidding me?
Now I got two. What, you didn't get filled?
775 did not get it.
I got two at 98 and three quarters.
I watched it go to 750.
I'm gonna get that soundboard.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's done yet, guys, so we'll see. Unless you already got out of it. You could have taken some profits and gotten back in. Okay, here it goes.
All right, I'm in it now.
Here's the real move. All right, this is kind of where I wanted to see it go to up here. Then we have monthly up there. So I have 4 now. So it could just grind up for a little bit. We'll see. Right to that cloud.
Yep. The ES did the same.
Look at that. Oh, ba-boom. So much ba-boom. Corey. Don't be a stranger, Corey.
What up?
Oh, he's lurking. Lurping's okay. LARPing is not okay. Dump it. Dump it.
Oh my goodness. My charts and my DOM are all just like stuttering.
From what? From
I have no idea. It's like in stop motion.
Let's go. We've been waiting for this one. We're getting it. Oh, yes. Oh, man. The thing of beauty. Exactly how we planned it. Would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
I just closed mine here at 83. So why 83? You know, if there is continuation, this is the value area high of the distribution. They're likely to defend this. If they do want to go higher, do I know if they're going to go higher? No, I have no idea. But that is the logical spot to cover profits for if there is going to be a continuation for a next leg up or a second push. So that's why I got out here at 83.
Yeah. I'm going to restart my computer. I'll be back.
Okay. That was a great trade. I'll be right back as well. Would you look at that, guys? Excellent trade. This morning? Is that what that was, Corey? This low down here? Nice. Welcome, Jerome. Enjoy your sleep. Nice, JP. Good job. I still use the quad chart a lot. I always have it available. I usually check my composites on this chart in the higher time frame all the time. I love it. Really is a nice layout. I have a visitor.
Oh, it's still going. Look at that.
Better?
Yeah, much better. Oh, it went all the way to VWAP. Look at that. Would you look at it?
Would you look at it? Sure seems obvious. You know, once we started this trend up, right? We've been kind of just holding this channel and going sideways, building a distribution. I mean, it's all been very clear so far. today. Not clean.
There's no reason to trail it that close. Way to go. Oh, to the tick on the deviation bands, huh? Both of them.
Oh, good. Cat stepping on the keyboard. What could go wrong?
Order filled. Excuse me.
He did mute my mic. She muted my. That's crazy. This cat is so bad. She loves watching the level 1 price action on the DOM. She's like intrigued by it. Dick and Deca. That would be super cute. But my wife said no trading names for the cats. So
yeah.
I already tried.
What do you think about Ducka, sweetie? No.
Tika. That's a cute name. I tried ones that weren't so obvious, like Gamma and Theta. She's like, that sounds like trading stuff. It's another nice VWAP scalp there. We're still holding this upper range up here. At one point, I was like, honey, do you even know the name of my book? And she goes, yeah, VWAP. VWAP. Close enough. So we did add a inner circle wait list is back open again for anybody interested in that program. It won't start for a little bit, but we start the vetting process. I am thinking about a little bit of a variance on the program, doing a foundations class. So people come into the inner circle and they have to do a foundations for several weeks. And then they have to essentially graduate out into the main inner circle.
Makes sense. What's gold doing today?
Gold has been PDC City.
Oh.
Whereas oil's been holding VWAP. Yeah, it makes sense, Hypo.
Oil peaked at 67.83.
Well, it's ongoing, LJ. So when the situation changes, it's not going anywhere. Important to stabilize what you need to stabilize first. That's always a priority.
All right, back to IB high for both of them, ESN and Q.
Yep. Holding this lower high, this lower higher low. Brittany doesn't look that good anymore, guys. She looks kind of scary now. Lots of weird stuff coming out of that girl.
Right. My wife was commenting on that last night. She's like, oh, somebody help her.
I mean, they tried. Isn't that what the
Yes,
whatever that, where they controlled her stuff or whatever? That was supposedly an attempt on managing her through mental health issues, but they're back. Yeah, conservatorship. I'm not making an opinion one way or the other. I'm just saying that.
That was the intent for sure.
Yeah. Clearly, there were issues deeper there than meets the eye. Yeah, for sure, Hypo.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think you're right, Alicount. New highs for the RTH session for NQ.
Another rejection there?
I think so. Let's keep going.
Yeah, we might just keep
Yes,
trading
get back
sideways.
below IB high.
Trade sideways indefinitely. Back down it goes.
Don't know what you're saying, Hypo. The -1 band was almost hit this morning. The -1 band of what? Yeah, well, that's what I assumed you meant. But you're talking about which one?
You're back.
Oh, okay. NQ point of control. You taking it again, Andy? That's why I don't hear any tickas or duckas. You have to unmute it. A good trade. See you, Corey.
Another VWAP scalp? What do we think? It's been pretty damn predictable. Flat VWAP.
Back test of RTH band.
All right, SM. Might be on a Friday, might be sometimes it's wise just to wrap it up on a roller coaster day up green, you know. The market will still be here next week. We'll still be here on Monday. So, Robert, Inner Circle isn't public enrollment. It's actually, we do a selective process and application. So we don't do public pricing either. But I can tell you it's not inexpensive. It's a high touch, intensive, and it's a long-term mentorship. So it lasts quite a long time. So it's mid four figures. I did take that VWAP scalp there. I was a little early and it paid off. I got out at the point of control. I don't know why I had the strong bias that we're going back down to that lower band. Nice, Anthony. Yeah, Robert, there's a process to learn more about it. I encourage you to, oops, that's not what I wanted to put there. Check out the link, Robert. Go through, you can go through the learning process. There's no commitment, guys, just to be on the wait list and learn more. And I don't where I put that link. My computer's a little slow today too. It's kind of odd. You still having issues with your computer, Chuck?
No, I restarted it. I don't know what button that is that I press, and all of a sudden my volume just triples.
Nice, Star. So you guys might notice it's no coincidence, guys, that the volatility is much lower today. We're getting much more stable price action, much more predictable entries without the dumping that we had yesterday or the ripping we had the day before that. A lot of traders find on the high volatility days where we get one big movement directionally, we tend not to trade as well. That's why I always talk about waiting for structure to develop, waiting for a little bit of a volatility compression, and those trading conditions are essentially much more appealing to trade. But our FOMO says otherwise. Our FOMO loves the volatility. Makes us think that's where the real opportunity is, and we got to be a part of that action. And I think it's quite the opposite. I find that less volatility creates more probability, stable price action, easier to manage risk, and it's a lot easier to trade. Now, Blake, apparently I only select bad trades for the review. So if you traded well, don't expect it to be reviewed. It's just gonna. I prefer to take prime examples of bad examples. I like good examples of bad examples.
Gold did the breakout. Broke out of IB high, back tested it twice, and said, let's go.
Thank you, Jake. Jake's doing his service to the community. What not to do. Don't worry, there's no shortage of those, Jake, believe it or not. Our current cohort's doing quite well, though, I think, with their trade selection and understanding of the system.
Mm.
And there's always a few who need to learn the hard way. Me too, Hypo.
There you go, Andy.
Can't tell me nothing.
Good back test for you.
You know what would make this VWAP wave system better? Is my own personal spin on
it. Yep. Many red days can attest to that. So now we get some push above IB high.
We did put
in acceptance.
A higher low. Yep. I think we do have a little more upside. I don't know how much upside, but anything could happen. Oh, Andy, that was a good one. That was a good one. We have no, it was more like moving one of the advanced setups need to be moved into the core setups. because it was improperly categorized. Don't get me started. You started this, Andy. Chuck knows what can happen when you get me started.
Doesn't stop. Just keeps going.
I think so, Robert. Typically, yes, right? Because what we have is, we definitely have a distribution formed. Before I even see the higher lows, we have this distribution on the profile, right? Which has its own value area high and its own value area low. So it's just been traversing this distribution. This is distribution trading, guys. This is fade value or extremes all day. This is the best money making for me, net effect. This is where I make most of my money is in these conditions. Right? So every time it comes up, right, fade value or extremes on the profile, the most defined distribution of the day. It's Friday. We have a flat VWAP, flat bands, right? Doesn't get any more balanced than that. We fade the value or extremes until it doesn't work anymore.
And you just watch that trusty RSI indicator. It bounces right off the gray zones. A little bit of excess every once in a while, but pulls back to the middle line, go back up.
It doesn't matter to me, Blake, at this point. Our brain is going to want to convince us it's going one way or the other, but there's really no evidence of one or the other here. It could break in either direction, just as equally. I would say it's 50-50. No lean. Do we take it again? Why my computer's so slow?
I had a Microsoft update I needed to do.
Maybe that's what it is. It's noticeably slower. Like when your mouse like moves slower on the screen.
Yeah. My DOM was literally hesitating.
Another higher low. So it's not letting the shorts out.
It would be cool, Kurt. It really would.
Maybe one day, Kurt. We have a lot of videos. I mean, we're talking about hundreds and hundreds of gigabytes worth of video.
All right, Kenny. Have a good weekend. I'm using the TradingView app on my desktop. So I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, I'm also using the TradingView app, not the Chrome. My DOM is on Chrome for Tradebait.
Yeah. But even the app was slow for me. I mean, then the price line started to stutter.
I feel like he's joking. Can you make a video about how to go through all the videos?
Yeah. I mean, we can. A 4-hour video.
I organized them all in the WAP. So that I felt like that was a really good first step. So if you go over to the WAP, they're all organized by topic and module. So
yeah, I've been able to point people to the course and say go to this module, and all of the supporting videos are right there that line up with how to trade the DOM, for execution, those types of things.
Look at that. Would you look at that?
It's fading again.
All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up here. 1,200 in the Apex account. And then I did, what? 100 measly dollars in the cash account. I think I was mentally done. All right, guys. I want everybody to have a wonderful weekend. I don't know if Mustafa is running class on Saturday. I guess we'll assume he is, unless he says he isn't.
I'm assuming he is.
Foundations for everybody. We have the
4:30 happy hour.
4:30 happy hour today with Chuck for the recap, going through the market setups live, ask questions. You have Q&A with me this Sunday at 5 o'clock. Then we'll watch the Sunday opening. We'll see if any major news events happen over the weekend. Seems like there's always something. And we'll be back at it Monday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Discord. If you want to keep trading today, you can head on over to our voice channels. This is where you can share your mic, share your screens. You can collaborate with your fellow VWAP Wave System traders, monitor the markets, ask questions of others. It's a great place to be involved after the stream is over, so you can head on over there. And aside from that, guys, I want you to manage your risk, stay sharp, spend the weekend if you have time studying, journaling, review what you did this week. How can we make it better? What's your edge? Where does it live? What condition is it in? And how do you wait for that condition? Thanks for joining me today, Chuck.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you.
All right, guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you over the weekend, if not Monday. Thanks again.
See you.